mind is everything. If you don't believe you can do something, then you can't. If you believe that your father was a bum and he left you, or your mother wasn't any good, if you believe that your upbringing was substandard and therefore you have to walk around as a refugee from that crisis situation for the rest of your life, forever bearing the burden of that experience, then that will be your life. It's like you have to save your own life. Because nobody's going to be able to save it for you. So we have to do what we have to do, no matter what it is.
You know my starter won't start this morning. Boy, and my motor won't even turn. You know my starter won't start this morning. Boy, and my motor won't even turn. You know I've been running with a fair class of women's. Now they have called my little Carteroin.
What is he eating now? It could be steak, chicken, flounder, tilapia, egg whites, and then some vegetables, and then some carbs, sweet potatoes or grits or oatmeal. It all depends on his body weight, because it's real close to the show. So if I keep him too rigid and too strict, because he's already in conscious shape, and he can step on stage very in a day or two if we tighten everything up. So usually the last meal is normally fish, vegetables, and probably a carb.
Well, we've been here without knowing the tenderness of a woman, what it's like to spend idle time pondering other nonsensical things, with the effort of using our mind consciously every day, all day, as if walking in a meditation, with our thoughts fixed on the end result. And that end result is to be able to get on stage September 26th, 7th, and unveil something that is more than beautiful. A product that could more easily be identified as the reigning Mr. Olympia of 2009.
My eyes, the mirror, and the scale, I use all three to gauge his condition, to make sure that we peak properly for the day of the show. You know, I'm very meticulous in everything that I do. I've been doing this over 20 years. So I don't just rely on weight, because weight, can be deceiving. But if I know what his weight is from the beginning of the prep, and I know how much his weight fluctuates from day to day, sometimes he'll lose a certain pound overnight. From one night to the next morning, just he'll lose some more or less. A lot of people seem to want to cheat once a week, but the body doesn't work that way. The body's not very mechanical, it's not robotic, it's very instinctive. So always listening to feedback, and what the body says. And if he's too depleted after 2 or 3 days, then I'll increase his calories. I'm not going to deplete him another 4 or 5 days to wait for that magical Sunday to cheat, because then by then he lost too much muscle tissue. So if you listen to your body, you really can't go wrong. I do believe in, for any amateurs or anybody trying to get in shape or do a show, I do believe in consistency and always being well prepared. But at this level, the most elite level, you can't be mechanical. Sometimes you can't be straight. You got to zigzag if there's things that come up. So you can't be so rigid and say today's going to be a chest day. If the chest day is sore, and take a rest day and train tomorrow. Do cardio or something else. Same thing with the meals. Some days he eats 6 meals, some days 5 meals.
When you're in the gym training, and you're, like today we were training chest, and the entire time that you're training chest, if you're